Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to some Raven Remastered. My welcome. It's the first episode. I always mess this up, but I'm gonna move my face. I might turn it off, but that's where it should be. Cool. We're gonna play around with this for a little bit. Came out a few days ago, only I think. Those are all locked. Sounds kind of loud. Though it's always nice when a Switch game has built-in audio settings, even though they don't apply until you hit save. I'll leave it at 50. Yeah. We'll see what the game is here when we get started. Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3. Gotta start in Chapter 1, of course. I imagine there'll be some kind of cinematic here, so I'm not gonna talk until that happens. It's taken quite a while. Here we go.
Thrilled, Miss Pendry.
The Raven's heir. Soon as one of them's caught, another one takes his place. Hey, Harold, have you read this? Harold? Harold? Harold, you hear me? This is no time for fun and games.
Shh! Calm down. I'm a copper. We're on the same side.
A copper? What are you doing here? And where's Harold?
Harold? Well, there's another guard back there unconscious. That's probably him. The Eye of the Sphinx. Where is it?
It's there.
Oh, good. Then he hasn't got it yet.
You mean the Raven's heir?
Shh! Turn it off. He's gonna steal the eye.
But how do you know?
Doesn't matter. All that matters is that we catch him. Do you understand?
Yeah, but
Do you understand? You and me, mate. We'll be heroes. All right, now, we just have to...
what?
Halt! Stop! You're under arrest!
It's still going. Okay. It's like I'm watching a movie here. Okay, I think we finally get to do something now. I hope. Oh. Yeah.
I don't have time to play. I'm on duty.
Sad. Nice,
You're
nice,
funny,
nice.
But you don't look like a real cop. You don't even have a revolver.
That kid's mouth isn't moving.
Why do you need the gun?
It's the Raven. He was gunned down, so now I need a pistol.
Dead birds don't need guns. Nor do live ones.
You don't know who the Raven is, do you? He's the greatest burglar ever. He stole paintings from the Louvre. And those priceless eggs with gold and diamonds and stuff. And Bobby Dobbs says he replaced the crown jewels with rhinestones.
I know who the Raven was. Although, I don't quite buy that bit about the crown jewels. You do know, these days there are thieves far more dangerous than your old Raven. 2 days ago, a precious ruby was stolen from the British Museum. There was an explosion. A guard was severely injured.
Really?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
you know what the papers say?
You talk too much, Constable.
Zellner, monsieur. Anton Jakob Zellner.
Or did he pull a gun on you?
No, monsieur.
Get a move on.
I don't wanna.
Inspector
Oh,
Legrand.
I thought I was able to move there. Never
It's
mind.
a great honor to work with a
Ah,
celebrity like you.
hello.
We appreciate the support of the Swiss police, but it'd be better if you'd remain seated and keep an eye on things.
How you doing? There's too much talking here for me to say anything, but how you doing? Hello, hello.
But monsieur, surely I can be of assistance, somehow. I saw a safe being loaded.
We have everything under control. If you'll excuse me, I'll be in the first freight car at the back of the train for the rest of the trip.
I'm not here to enjoy the beautiful scenery. I am a good observer, and I have finally honed powers of deduction.
Thanks to that?
I watched the people on the platform in Zurich. I know, for example, that man over there is a violinist.
That would be more impressive if there weren't a violin case next to him.
And I believe that the gentleman in the next carriage is a German doctor on his way to Italy to take up a new position.
And what gives you that idea?
There's the rod of Asclepius engraved on his cufflink. And he's carrying a German-Italian dictionary.
Maybe he's just taking a holiday in Italy, following in Goethe's footsteps.
Too much luggage. And no, he's not retiring to Italy either. The suitcases are too shabby for me to believe that he can afford to retire in his late 50s.
All right then, Constable...
Zellner.
Constable Zellner. If you're such a clever fellow, what am I doing on this train?
He's guarding something, of
I
course.
think you're guarding something.
Oh, really? And what might it be?
Jewel. He's the Raven. We figured it out. Game over.
Could it possibly be a jewel that's making a long and perilous journey?
You're guessing. You can't possibly know what's inside the safe.
But if that were the case,
Then I'd ask you why the train wasn't crawling with police.
you don't want to arouse attention.
Évident. But
The
why?
violin guy is gonna try to break into a safe, guaranteed. Or the kid. One of them.
It's a trap.
You've got a vivid imagination. I'll give you that. Well, that is impressive, I admit. But the fewer people involved, the better. We'll get along fine without you.
You won't.
Won't? Pardonnez-moi.
I can help. And I will help. You're in my country, and I've been ordered to assist you. And that's exactly what I'll do, whether you like it or not.
Clever and stubborn. Your commitment speaks volumes, Zellner. But this is my show, and I don't need you. Bon voyage.
But
Bon
how
voyage
do you
indeed.
know?
That didn't make any sense, but oh man.
Oh, hello.
You cheated.
I did what?
I saw you talking to the German doctor on the platform. He told you everything himself, and you were just pretending to put 2 and 2 together.
And what of it? Do you know who that is? That's Inspector Nicholas Legrand. You have to impress him if you want
It's
to
gonna be
work
like,
with
you're
him.
a much better cop than you. No,
You'd
he's
really
gonna
tell
hate me.
on me? To the very policeman who shot your dear Raven?
Whoa! It was him?
Mm-hmm. Hunted and killed Europe's most famous burglar. That's how he got his start.
I won't tell him a thing.
I wouldn't either.
I wouldn't.
What's your name
you,
again?
What?
Matthew Miller, Dillsburg, Pennsylvania.
All right.
It doesn't make any
Matthew
sense,
Miller
dude.
From Dillsburg, Pennsylvania. I have to do my work now.
Everyone calls me Matt. Well, except for my mom. She calls me Maddie, as if I were a little kid.
Classic game dialogue right there, dude.
Whether Legrand wants my help or not, I'll keep my eyes open. Maybe I can change his mind.
You want to learn more about that? I'm gonna. Yeah, sure. Move next to it with the left stick. Use the right stick to select it. Hit
This morning,
A.
I thought I wouldn't be hungry because of all the excitement. Thankfully, I bought a sandwich with me anyway.
You'll select the sandwich paper again. You'll see that the symbol is displayed as changed, and the text at the bottom says, "Take the sandwich paper." I didn't say do that to it. I just said take it. All right. Press Y. That opens the inventory. Use the left stick and select the sandwich paper so that it's displayed. You can use it with other items like the apple. How do I select the
I was so excited this morning that I couldn't eat anything. Needless to say, the second I got on the train, I was famished. Fortunately, I bought an apple. I was so excited.
No.
Fortunately, I bought an apple.
I want to use the select button. Sandwich paper and apple. There we go. I don't know how I unselected the paper. I'm just gonna leave the camera off for this because this is the kind of game that doesn't need a camera. Just B. Examine
I
it.
wrapped the apple core in the sandwich paper. That way I can carry it without making a mess of my trouser pocket. Still, I'd prefer not to have to carry them all day.
Now what does X do? Select the paper napkin with A and then select the sandwich paper. Okay.
The napkin
I
came
guess you
with
gotta
a
use the
croissant I
napkin
bought at the
first.
train station. A guilty pleasure. I don't need that either.
Yep, now he's gonna combine them. Yep. Oh boy, they're inside of each other. Yep, that's a good one. Dump the litter from your inventory
Every table
into
has
the
its
ashtray.
own wastebasket. Practical. No need to ever leave your seat.
What if I just select the litter and put it in there? I don't need to examine it. Cool.
Alright.
I guess X does nothing. He's got great music. It's so good. Be here, don't mind me lurking in the shadows. I gotta sleep. It's no problem, isn't it? Noon by you work weird times, but no problem, no problem. Just be playing this very weird, strange game.
We Swiss are crazy about trains. We don't just have a lot of railroads. We have the most beautiful ones in the world. The
I'm in the
Vicarage
book.
in the Mirror. A detective novel by my favorite author, Lady Clarissa Westmacott. For years now, I've been trying to convince my theater group to stage one of her plays.
Okay. Oh, why do I have pills in a wallet?
For my heart.
I didn't mean
I'm
that.
supposed to take one if I have... My daughter insisted that I take them with me. She was strongly against this little adventure, but I wasn't about to change my mind.
X shows my money or my skill points or something.
The violinist is a good-looking
Yeah, let's just
fellow,
talk right in
and
his
he's
face to
traveling
him.
through the most beautiful mountain landscape in the world. But one can only hope that his violin is better tuned than he.
Ooh, sick
The
burn. Let's talk with
violinist is
him.
a
Oh, I hit
good-looking
B.
fellow, and he's
Piece
traveling
of time.
through the
Mud brought
most beautiful
mud.
mountain landscape in the world.
But,
one
Brooks,
can only hope that his
Thank you
violin is
for
better
the follow.
tuned
Is
than
that
he.
an Office reference from when Andy? What, Jim's baby is born, and he's like, she has the same birthday as Mudbutt Brooks, or she would have, or something. You know what I'm talking about.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Where is he traveling to?
Are you
Sure.
traveling to Istanbul non-stop?
No. I'll transfer in Venice to a ship. I'm on my way to Cairo.
Cairo?
I'm performing at the reception in the Egyptian Museum there.
I'm sure your recital will be a great success. But tell me, did you notice anything unusual on
Why does
the
he keep
train?
shaking his head?
Anything unusual?
Persons acting suspiciously, for instance.
For heaven's sake, is there cause for concern?
Everything is in order, sir. We Swiss are just very cautious people.
I understand. No, I didn't notice anything.
Have a good trip.
Thank you.
I wrote in my notebook somewhere. I don't think that's the wallet.
I bought it last week at a flea market. I like it because it tells a story. I
Just
suppose the
bought a
previous
wallet?
owner bought himself a newer one. This one still works just fine, though.
What happened to your wallet? You gotta have a wallet.
Very kind of you. Thanks.
Oh, he's gonna throw him out the window. Dude, Jesus.
Pardon me.
Just getting ready.
No problem. The uniform is waterproof. Mr.
Lucio. Professor Edgar Lucio.
Oh, a professor. Are you a scientist? Do you teach at the Sorbonne?
No, I work at the British Museum in London.
You don't say. So, you were, shall we say, an eyewitness to the burglary 2 days ago?
No, I wouldn't say that.
Oh, no?
There was a lot of commotion, but I didn't really pay much attention to it.
There was a break-in in your museum, and it didn't concern you?
Well, let's just say that nothing that's happened in the last 2,000 years concerns me.
Inspector,
Whatever
sure.
you say. The famous Inspector Legrand is on this train. I imagine you know him.
This dude looks super worried.
Should I?
Like, he just looks
You
very
don't know him?
scared.
And you also don't know what he's doing here?
No. Why should I?
Just a thought. You're a representative of the British Museum. There's a guarded safe on the train.
I'm sorry. I don't know what you're trying to imply. And now, please excuse me.
No.
May I ask where you are going?
Of course. To Venice. I'm going to meet some colleagues there.
Oh, Venice. A beautiful city, or so I'm told.
Indeed. But I really have to take my leave now.
One more question.
Just one more thing. Did
Oh,
you
he said
notice anything unusual on the train?
Here? On the train? No. I can't say that I have. Although I did spend most of the time in my compartment.
I don't want to take up any more of your valuable time.
You
but
took up
do
like 5 minutes of his
understand,
time, man.
don't you, that what concerns me is the present, and especially the robbery at the museum.
Yeah, of course, of course. It's just... I'm in rather a hurry.
You'll get in touch if you notice anything unusual, won't you, Professor?
Of course, Constable.
How did you know he was a constable?
what's the
That's
matter,
'cause
sir?
what-
The
that's what they
door.
tell him. That's
I
what they
can't
tell
open
him.
it.
Ah,
That's what they're
we'll
called.
sort it out somehow.
Oh god, he's gonna throw him out the window again.
Compartment is locked.
But I didn't lock it. I don't even have a key. I asked the steward. He was going to bring me one, but he never came back.
Someone locked it.
Find the steward.
What?
He needs to bring me the key immediately.
Calm down, Professor. I'll see what I can do.
You don't understand. I have to get back in my compartment.
All
I
right.
left my
just wait.
magazines around. Well, he's probably this way, right? Examine the compartment door.
The little
Is this one
label
locked?
on the door reads Baroness von Trebitz. Blue blood on the Orient Express.
I don't know what the heck that means. Yeah, sure. Let's knock on his door.
Yes, what is it? Whoever that is, James, ask them whether they found my purse and then closed the door. The noise on this train is driving me crazy.
You're missing a purse. Was it stolen?
At the very least, I cannot find it, sir. It was stolen.
When did you... When was the last time the Baroness saw her purse?
What? In Zurich, on the platform, sir.
I just asked where you last saw your purse.
In Zurich, on the platform.
This is
James, tell
awful.
him that I still had it when I got out to stretch my legs.
The Baroness
This
says
is awful.
Maybe you lost it there.
What?
the Baroness never loses anything, sir.
I never
What if it was
lose
stolen
anything.
on the platform? Come on.
Very well then. I shall be on the lookout for your purse. If I might ask you a few questions about your fellow passengers.
I thought he was looking for my purse. James, tell him to look for my purse.
The Baroness wishes that you search for her purse.
But couldn't we perhaps... All right. First, the purse. I will have a look around.
Thank you, sir.
All right, get me out of that place. How do I inspect my notes? Like, you have a wallet,
I bought it last
and you
week
have
at a
pills.
flea
No, I
market.
already heard this. What if I combine my wallet and my pills? I don't know. I don't know how to get... Well, probably pause, right? Or select? Yeah. There's a whole bunch of notes. That's cool. Not select. Did I say select? I meant minus. It's the same thing, really. Enter the saloon car. Yeah. Good game so far. I like it. Loading screens are a little long, but that's okay. We're used to that. Ooh.
I don't believe it.
Who's this?
I never thought I'd ever meet you.
Pardon me, but we'd prefer...
It's all right, Miss Miller. I'd like to speak to the inspector.
I'm a
Unfortunately,
constable.
just a constable, Lady Westmacott. I'm reading The Vicarage in the Mirror right now, for the 5th time at least.
That's nice, Constable...
Zellner. Anton Jakob Zellner.
This is my companion, Miss Miller.
A pleasure. May I ask...
Let's ask
what
her a
you're doing?
whole lot
Are
of
you on holiday?
questions. All right.
Yes, so to speak. The first and last holiday of my life.
Madam?
I've
She's
been
gonna
writing
die.
Since I was a little girl. It became my job, and now I've stopped. So, this must be a holiday.
You quit?
All right, maybe
writing?
she's not dying.
Impossible. I have all of your books. Your Detective Partout is my favorite
It's a reference to,
character.
Then I have bad news
Oh
for you.
man, what's his name?
I killed the old wretch off years ago.
I don't understand.
Poirot.
I'd rather
That's
not discuss my
Pyro.
work, Constable.
Oh, well, fine.
I know it is.
Are you traveling to Istanbul, Lady Westmacott?
No, we are on our way to Venice. From there, we will take a ship to Cairo. As you may know,
Just like
I
the
have
other
a
guy.
penchant for archaeology. I fund a few excavations in Egypt. I traveled to Egypt by ship as a young woman. And now I'm doing it again as an old woman.
I see.
Missing
There's something
purse.
else. A passenger's purse has gone missing. I suppose you haven't seen it.
I'm sorry, Constable Zellner. As you know, I only deal with murder, not burglary.
Have
That's
you asked
not
my
what
boy
you
yet?
say.
Maddie is good at finding things.
I'll go and do that now.
You're not gonna say anything about...
As a writer, you must be very observant. Am I right?
But, I met him earlier,
You have
or
to
anything.
study the behavior of people around you to create the characters in your novels, don't you?
I
Oh my god,
solved
Miss
the
Miller's a
mystery of
murderer.
human nature a long time
Oh,
ago,
no.
Mr. Zellner. Since then, most people just bore me.
Really? I had the impression you were eyeing me suspiciously as I came in.
What do you want to know, Constable?
Did you notice the man who just walked into the next carriage with a cup of tea?
I did. He seemed nervous. He was waiting at the bar for the steward, and since the steward never appeared, he elected to help himself. He took 2 biscuits.
Alright,
He
I'm
seems
arresting this
pretty
guy
young,
for taking
but he's
2
already a
biscuits. You
professor at the
can't do
British
that.
Museum.
He stole them.
Interesting.
And he
I'll
stole
talk to
2.
him later. Just
Greedy
out of
bastard.
courtesy, of course.
Of course.
Steward's probably dead also. The steward
Did you
is
notice
definitely
the blonde
dead.
man with the violin case.
I certainly did. He
What the heck is wrong with
himself
you?
and tried to make a good impression. People like him are drawn to wealth and fame.
What was
and
that?
monstrous names.
But his charms failed on you.
I know him by name. David Kreutzer. He was a drain on my friend's purse.
Do you think he has a money problem?
People like him always have a money problem. No matter how much you give them, they always spend twice as much and complain that they have far too little.
Did you notice anyone else? What about the doctor or the Baroness?
I notice that you've asked me about everyone, except for the inspector who went in the direction of the freight car a few minutes ago. Isn't that the Frenchman who made his name when he caught the raven?
I wouldn't quite say caught.
Well, shot.
Well, I don't know what that
Ask
means.
me about him and my theory about what he's doing here.
I don't think we should discuss Inspector Legrand's investigation in public.
Legrand, right. That was his name. Will he save the day again? Or will you, Constable?
As much as I'd like to keep talking...
That's a back-of-the-box quote
You were right.
right there.
Madam?
I did observe
You know, if
you
this
as you
game had a
came in.
box,
You seemed so
that would be it.
eager.
It's been a long time since I've had a chance to prove myself, madam.
And this is it. Your chance.
I do hope so.
Then grab it. Even small.
Fuck, I didn't
people
even
can
see
make
you
big changes,
with
as my friend
the lurk
Ron
command.
likes to
I don't
say.
have one
I
still.
shall do my
'cause
best.
I don't need one, but thank you. I don't even know how long ago that was. This game has me very intrigued. Examine the glass of toothpicks.
The steward
Heck
must
yeah.
have forgotten the toothpicks. Normally he would offer them discreetly after dinner.
Hell yeah, take one. Why not? Okay, that's it. Oh.
An extraordinary woman. Talented, intellectual, extremely rich, and the most successful writer of all time. Yet, they say she can be difficult on occasion, and that she's rather unhappy.
Heck yeah. Get me out of here. Ooh. Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. How does this car work? Get me away from here. Huh. That looks really wide. And that room past that door, how is this train shaped? Excuse me? That doesn't seem right. Put me in here. Bowl.
Butterscotch.
I
I've
love
loved them since
butterscotch,
I was a
heck
child.
yeah.
Their only drawback, they don't play nice with false teeth.
Heck yeah, buddy.
Maybe if I just suck it.
I see that dude in the back. He shook his head when I took a head. Wait. There's something else behind the bar.
I
Keys?
suppose the steward won't object to me having a look around in his absence.
Dude, you're worse than the dude who took the, Wait, I can't select anything. Oh, I see. Then took 2
Tab, on which
biscuits.
The steward writes orders.
You should have yourself
Empty.
arrested, buddy.
Maybe he didn't use it because there's not much to do today. The steward probably uses the scissors on hard-to-open packages. These days, nearly everything is sealed up tight. A colleague recently told me about dry powdered soup in small bags. I couldn't believe it.
Why did we need that?
A shortwave radio. It's amazing how small these things have become in the last 10 years.
Turn the radio on. Heck yeah, buddy. Oh man. I'm just gonna sit here and... Oh man. That's so good. Does it keep playing? Oh, let's go. Is there anything... Not in the other room, but... No. That's weird. This train takes like an L shape, because if there's nothing over there... Well, if I look here, is there something on the right? Another car. I'm so confused. Okay. Okay, no, I think I know how this is shaped now. Because that's... You can't see my mouse, because there's no mouse. The chick, right... Top right by his hat. That's Miss Miller. So really, we come in through behind these stools back here. But the way that's oh no, I see it now. I thought I thought the part of this with the stools was the front and the door was right here. Train is not shaped like an L, everybody.
Mr.
Zelda.
Right. How can I help you?
Tell me, did you notice anything suspicious here on the train or in Zurich?
You mean, except for the fact that my suitcase was stolen on the platform? No. Is there any reason to be concerned?
No, just routine.
You're not going to mention anything about the suitcase?
Please don't think I'm naive. I spotted the inspector from Interpol.
He's from Interpol.
Legrand.
If you say so. At the train station in Zurich, he put a cash box into the safe, and then kept close watch as it was loaded onto the train. Don't tell me that a man at his pay grade routinely tramps across the Alps just to keep an eye on cash boxes.
A cash box? Like the ones you'd find in safe deposit boxes?
Precisely. And I believe we both have a good idea just what's inside.
I do indeed have a theory, but what's yours?
A ruby was stolen in London. One of the legendary
He took it?
eyes
No,
of the Sphinx.
he didn't.
The second
He probably
jewel,
did.
An emerald.
Oh, never
is
mind.
rumored to be in a Swiss bank vault, if I remember correctly. Both
It's the other
jewels
one.
were supposed to be exhibited together in Cairo for the first time in 50 years. It does make one wonder.
Indeed. Any news about the robbery in London?
Quite something, wasn't it? It must have been professionals.